Hey, Justin, I saw, now that you're getting interviews from more than just people like us, you mentioned, being sort of surprised or not really understanding why you went in the draft where you went. I was wondering if you had a sense for maybe what teams were seeing that they allowed you to draft or drop in the draft like that, or like what the criticisms were that you've proven wrong here in your first year.
Not being able to play outside receiver, get off press. Um, a lot of questions were me being a fast guy, a deep threat guy. So now this year, I have been doing all of those things. I have been doing what I'm asked of, and just trying to set my team up for better points on the scoreboard.
Would it be fair to say that you've enjoyed proving those criticisms to be wrong?
I love it.
Hey Justin, on that note, like when, you hear the noise about stuff that teams may think you can or can't do in the draft process and all of that, like do you feel like at this point now you can kind of look back and just see how, players get typecast and all this stuff and just how I guess for you, was that something that you wanted to like break the mold and at least show, hey, I am more than a slot receiver. I can do this. I can be in hacks. I can do all these things that, would I guess make you, I don't know. I mean, is that something that you think about?
Yeah, I think about it a lot, and that's what kind of fuels my game. Just having in the back of my mind that there's always people that doubt me of doing certain things. There's always people that has hatred towards me or whatever. And I just use that as fuel towards my game, and I just go out there and just try to prove everybody wrong.
Hey Justin, do you think you were kind of like a product of your own success? Like when you were so good at the slot at LSU that people thought you couldn't be good outside. Like why do you think people thought you couldn't be an outside receiver?
I have no idea. I don't really know exactly where they're getting that information from, or anything. Last year was the first time I played slotted my whole career, so I don't really understand why they assumed that. But I felt perfect to the perfect team, perfect situation for me. And I couldn't ask for anything more, but to be on this team with these guys and to compete for a championship.
Justin, Tampa Bay's got some pretty impressive players in the secondary. Just what do you see with the way that they've played defense this year?
Yeah, they definitely have some good guys on defense. A lot. Playing D White, that'll be a good, interesting battle. We're LSU boys, and we were great teammates when he was at LSU with me. But yeah, they have some great guys on their defense. They have some guys that likes to get busy in the run game and the passing game. So we have some different things that we have put in order to beat those coverages.
Justin, one of LSU's quarterbacks this year is Max Johnson, son of the former Vikings quarterback Brad Johnson. Wondering what your impressions are of him, kind of watching on TV, and did you ever cross paths with him after he enrolled at LSU last January?
Not much. Yeah, just not much really.
Any impressions of just watching him on TV? Have you had a chance to see him at LSU?
Not much, to be honest. I've been in my own little world.
Have you and Devin talked much about the game coming up on Sunday? And is there some rivalry or some trash talk going on there?
There's always trash talk, especially with Delvin. Just him being that type of player, him being, that goofy player, just likes to go out there and just compete and have fun. But every week we know each other. We know we're gonna get into some type of trash talk, and we just really just having fun out there and just enjoying ourselves.
Justin, as one of the youngest guys on the team, it kind of makes sense to ask you this. What's your earliest memory maybe of Tom Brady watching him come up since he's been playing pretty much as long as you've been alive?
Right. I mean, I watched Tom Brady so many times. I don't even really know. There's so many moments that he had. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So, I mean, there's so many different plays, different things that I have watched that he did that was tremendous and everything. But, now I'm going against him. So, it's a battle now. I'm all for my team instead of his, and we're going to go at him.
Hey, Justin, going back to the draft stuff and just kind of how far you've come from where you were picked in April, is it one of those situations like that you can kind of look at, like scream out my failures, but whisper my accomplishments, whatever that phrase is, and just being able to show kind of what all you can do and put all away this, like the noise and all the other stuff that you can't, what people thought maybe you couldn't do?
Yeah. And I mean, just being at LSU, just having two other brothers before me, you see all the critics and you see all of the bad news that people put out and everything. I just try not to worry about that. I just try to be focused in on my game and my game only, and just going out there, just having fun what I'm doing. I'm blessed to be in the situation that I'm in. I couldn't ask for anything more. So, I just don't really buy into all of the critics and the bad noise that goes around. I just try to focus on me and what I can do to better myself.